Hi guys, welcome to Nice. We are on the French Riviera and we're going to show you everything there is to do here. Let's go. We start off today's video in Rue Saint-François de Paulay, which is one of the main walking streets here in Nice. This street dates back to the early 18th century, created as part of the urban expansion of Nice after old city walls were removed. This street is also near one of the largest and safest car parks you're going to find in Nice if coming by car, called Parking Interparking Solza. What you'll find in this area, you're going to find the Église Saint-François de Paulay, a historic church with richly decorated interior artworks and elegant facade, historic buildings and architecture, boutiques and local businesses, famed local merchants like the olive producer Nicolas Alzari at 14 St Rue Saint-François de Paulay, offering Mediterranean products like olive oil and tapenades. There's also a lovely open market here where you can browse and buy many gifts. Shops like Massena, which is a historic chocolatier and confectioner at number 7, and the perfume house Molinard, also nearby, known locally for quality and tradition. The streets and surrounding Old Town area are filled with restaurants, cafes and bakeries offering Niçoise and regional provincial cuisine. One of Nice's most famous highlights is the Promenade d'Anglais, which translates to walkway in English. It extends from the airport on the west to the Quai des États-Unis, which is the United States Quay in English on the east, for a distance of approximately 7 kilometres. Starting in the second half of the 18th century, the English took to spending the winter in Nice, enjoying the panorama along the coast. In 1820, there was a particularly harsh winter further north which brought an influx of beggars to Nice. Some of the English proposed that the beggars could work on the construction of a walkway along the sea. It was funded by the Reverend Louis Way and members of the Holy Trinity Anglican Church. The city of Nice, intrigued by the prospect of a pleasant promenade, greatly increased the scope of the work. The promenade was first called the Chemin des Anglais, the English way, by the Niçoise, in their native dialect. In 1860 it was rechristened La Promenade des Anglais. I next headed to the Museum Massena. This is a museum full of art and history located in a grand belle epoque villa, built between 1898 and 1901. The villa itself is an architectural landmark on the Promenade d'Anglais and reflects the opulence of the French Riviera's heyday around the turn of the 20th century. I have to say, this is a really nice ground. It's really peaceful in here, outside the bustle of the city sort of centre in Nice. Yeah, really peaceful, and that's a really great building too. The museum was inaugurated in 1921 and showcases the cultural and historical evolution of Nice, particularly from the attachment of Nice to France in 1860 through the Belle Epoque into the early 20th century. We next discovered the Promenade du Paillon, which was a lovely little park you can walk through here. For me, one of the highlights of Nice is the place Massena. This ornate 19th century plaza is lined with cafes and neoclassical buildings, and it's host to many public events. It's a really interesting area to take photos and capture some really great shots for your collection. Also in this area you're going to find the Fontaine du Soleil, which is a beautiful water fountain that overlooks this stunning area. Right next to this area you'll find the Promenade des Paillons, which is a lovely green space with trees and fountains for the little ones to play in on the hot days here. After having a look around the lovely coastline again, You can see in the distance the waterfall in the Colline du Chateau, which we're going to head up to next. I really recommend coming up here as it will give you great views across the city and the seaside. There's also a few ruins you can see up here too. The main highlight up here, which everyone wants to take photos of, is the Cascade du Chateau, which is a lovely waterfall which overlooks the city of Nice. What did you guys think of Nice? Let us know in the comments below. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video on Nice. It was a great place to see. Lastly, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.